Hi, Genki Call here with the effect of Submerge. This swirling water effect shows you that this troop has been submerged. And what Submerge does, let me scroll on down here. Submerge, avoid all damage effects targeting the whole team. So, what we've got here is Queen Beatrix is ready to go, but she can't touch this troop. If the whole team was submerged, she wouldn't be able to touch any of them because her spell affects the entire team. If I had a troop in here that did damage individually to all of the other troops, he wouldn't be able to touch them either because he does it to every single troop. So if it affects the whole team, it won't touch. Hopefully I'll get a second turn out of this so I can show you a way around it. Perfect. Alright, so what you need to do in this case, there are a couple of ways around it. One, you can use something that affects only 2 enemies, like Life and Death, or the Arachnean Weaver. They only affect 2 enemies. Or you can curse them, like this. This is going to curse, and it took away their submerge. Curse removes all positive status effects, and now I can hit it with Queen Beatrix. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out in a second here. I'm going to do that. Now there are some other ways to get around the barrier as well, and so I'm going to show you some of those. There are ways to affect the entire other team, but because of the wording of the spell, it's below them. So, let's see, what is something that affects the entire team? This one. So the Hex Rat does 37 damage to an enemy and all enemies below them. So if you cast on the very first troop, it's going to do damage to the whole team, but because of the wording, you can still do damage to all troops that are submerged with a spell like this. Also, there is a weapon that does that as well, and that is the Crypt Keeper. So you death mark an enemy, deal damage to all enemies below them. So again, you can affect the whole team even though they're submerged. Another way to get around it is by splash damage. So splash damage does, let me bring up any team here. So I don't have a troop with me that does splash damage, but I'm just going to give you a visual here. So let's say that this guy did splash damage. If I cast on this troop member or this troop member, it's going to also hit the members on either side of it. So if I hit this one with splash damage, it will do full damage here, and then half damage to this one and this one if it's if it's heavy splash damage. Otherwise it'll do full damage here and then like a quarter here and here. I'm not quite sure what the numbers are, but that is a way that you can get around Submerge, and I hope that this was helpful. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.